there's a tie-in right there.
Should do that in the toilet.
There's going to be a tie-in, which I would guess is going to be. Let me see where this camera. That way we're not sitting here. So that's that tie-in right there. Go flush that for me, Chris. Just I want to verify every fitting. It should be. It's so close. Nope. Yeah, go ahead and turn it off, Chris. Yep. So right there is where that toilet ties in. Let me get my snooper so I can start tracking this thing. I think we're going parallel with that wall. What's that say about 8 foot? No, 1 foot. So with it tying in on the left. Yep. We're still in this room, following that wall. Okay. Okay. And away we go. And then there's another tie-in at 1 o'clock. Could be that floor drain. Because there's water still trickling into it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, Chris, right on the other side of those furnaces.
Yep.
Alright. So we got to be close to that wall then. We get just a hair past this wall. Let me see where we're at. Suck it in, man, suck it in. Just a blanky door. Alright. Back off we go. I'm more interested in that damn tea. Because now that they've got the low consumption stools, I'm just curious on how he's going backwards. So right there, that's not on a T, that's on a Y. So let me find that, because now we're going to go that way towards the front. And I think that's still going to be in his room. We didn't go very far. Been here all these times, and then you got a floor clean out right in front of your face. And it's not even hiding, it's sticking up out of the ground. So there's the 45. That is definitely a Y. It's a weird Y, but it's a...
See, he kept going that way.
He kept going that way?
That's
the way you want to go. Because we're heading that way, it's turning to go that way.
To go out.
So he had to have been going up that way, which will lead him probably over to that stack. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this is where I had problems getting the camera to go the right way.
And that's probably why they put that stinking... Flush that shitter, Chris, please. I think we're going the correct direction. Because all my water's flowing. I'm like 99% sure we're going the right way. Come on, baby. Show me some water. But yeah, dude, you have a
Yeah.
floor clean out right there.
Yeah.
So let me just get past this. Let me turn this on. Let me mark that Y. Yeah, it's the way they got that sitting there is weird, but
So that would make sense why that happened until they never backed up.
well, it should though.
Yeah, because
Theoretically,
would've
it
been
should
blocked.
because you're going to be downstream
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And the upstream side should be going back this way to go over in that stack. So I'm guessing the only other place that you guys can get stuck, I guess I should say, is that stack. In that building.
You want to mark that Y?
Yeah, I'm going to. I came in here for my rag, but I
I got it.
didn't know if I put it back in here or if I left it on the desk. Yep, that's going to be kept right inside here. So you got to leave that 25 in. So that's parked right here. But see, I haven't been here because nobody's caught the floor clean out that's sticking right in front of your face. And so now I can't trust where it's been loaded up at.
That's what I was looking for over there. Was the clean out. There's typically, and I know it's not in the majority of the buildings, but there should be a clean out, right?
Nope.
No.
They're not always there. But I told Chad this building's notorious for it.
Right, right.
And
That's why I was over
if
there.
you guys didn't have one, I would be impressed.
Right.
Because every building that I've been in here, I've always seen one. But, you know, there's a few of them that they covered up. But see, I've never been here.
Right.
Is if you guys would have looked and seen that, because like I said, I open at, and that's not holding water, then that would have told you that your blockage is between, here and there. The only way to prove that it was just that side is you would have had to have gone on that side of the building, flushed the toilet to see if it came up over here. That's why I was asking, did it ever back up over here? But if that floor drain is lower than that floor drain, that one may never back up because that's going to be the lowest gravity fed drain on the system.
No, and I know that for me, I've been trying to slow down and think about, okay, what's this, what's that, where's this going, and all that. I can only speak for myself on that.
It's right here.
But I know when I came out here with Chad, that's where he told me to clean some of the
And like I said, just because Chad was here, fuck him, run it as if it's your job. Don't let the other guys override him.
That's what makes me nervous is because they've been here
And
longer
if
than
they've
me.
ever
I'm
done
not
that,
trying
then
to
just call me.
step on anybody's
No,
toes, you know
I'm
what I mean?
stepping on toes, dude. If you ever have that problem or they pull that bullshit, you call me. And I'll put it into that shit real quick.
I think you understand what I'm talking about. I'm just so
I
new
understand.
that I'm not trying to, step on anybody's toes or, hey, I'm just here to help and do a good job. But I understand what you're saying.
There's a difference though between doing a good job and doing your fucking job.
For sure.
I'm not here to make customers whiny, happy, give me good reviews.
Right.
That's not what I get paid to do. I could get two shits less if somebody leaves me a review, dude. I could get 2 bucks less. And like I said, with you having a camera here, you should have picked up on this. You should know which direction you're going.
See, I thought that was
And if
easy.
you zero your camera appropriately, then you can kind of half-ass guess, hey, we're turning left here at roughly 30 feet or whatever, and we're making a left-hand turn. Looking over there is pissing in the wind. You know what I mean? Trust your equipment. Trust the operator of the equipment. What's up, squirrel? So yeah, if you zero your camera right when you make that turn, that way you're not counting all this.
Oh, see, I zero it when I go down the stack.
No, you want to zero it right when you're horizontal.
Flat,
that way you're
okay.
not counting your clean out and you're not counting any of this.
Okay.
The camera right now is not counting from here to here or in here in the drop because I don't
until
care.
It makes that flat spot.
If I'm digging, that 2 foot could be a game changer.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going the correct direction. And look at all that scale, dude. You got it sitting right there, but see, I don't know exactly where you guys have been backing up at.
See, that's where I see that clean out. Or no,
No,
maybe not.
we're not there yet. But the bottom is starting to deteriorate a little bit, but it's still in partial tact. That bottom's starting to go bye-bye. Right there.
So what is the answer, or what is the descaling? What would you do?
Well,
with
the
it? I mean,
descaling will make it worse. Because now
Now
you
that
got to
rusty-
run a ton of water while you descale it. And then the next problem is, I already know the pipe's thin.
Mhm.
So when you run that chain knocker through there,
It's gonna
it,
fuck it up.
it could just make it worse. There's your clean out right there. There's your opening
Okay.
right there at 12 o'clock. So if you go back over there now,
Mm-hmm.
you should see my camera. You should see the light from my camera, Chris. Clear as day, brother. I wouldn't lie to you. You're my favorite turd. Yep. Yep. Is that on a T or a Y? It looks like a T on the camera. It is a Y. So that's the only thing that's crappy about that is you can't go backwards.
Right.
If you kept going backwards the other way, the only other thing that you could have done was go over to that stack, cut that shit out of there, put another Santee in to catch that laundry, and then put a clean out in on the ass end of it, which is the way it should have been done to begin with. But out of all the years, I've never been in this rim. I knew it existed,
Right.
but I've just
Yeah, I've
never
never
had to
been
come in here.
either. This is my first time over on this side. Usually I'm on that fucking side of the property.
So this has never seen the light of a full blade very much. Chad said the cast is gone. It's intact. It's there. So there's your building connection. So your 4-inch cast
Oh,
iron
okay,
here.
yeah, there's the little bit.
your 4-inch right here.
See, I was thinking right, like pull back a little bit.
That's just scale.
Okay.
You're not even
Was
swept
it like
down.
bumpy though, like when you were coming
Not
through?
horrible,
Not horrible.
but I mean
See,
it's not
that
great
shit,
either.
That's what I was thinking right there.
Yep, that's cast, that's scale.
Okay, so but that could be cleaned up.
Sometimes with a blade it can.
Okay.
You do it with a blade and run a bunch of water.
Uh-huh.
But see, I don't know because when you guys have been here, I don't know where your blockage truly was.
Right. When I was here, it was right there at that house because there was a shit
But
ton
then
of
if you
roots.
saw that, you could have just pulled that clean out
For sure.
in the
100%.
floor and you would have seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not like he's got a bunch of crap in the
no,
way.
yeah, there was nothing in the way.
And I told
literally.
Chad when he was here, look along that front wall.
Right, right.
I said usually they leave out the middle,
Mhm.
typically, and that's just the lay of the land. And then so you go 35 feet. Let me go find that outside, just so we know where in the hell we're at. Grab that, snooper, Chris. I'll grab some paint. So there's that. And we're making a turn. I would still imagine 100 foot would still get you to that city.
It did. We was at 118.
You were at 118?
Yeah, I didn't.
So it's across the way.
Mhm.
So it's on the other side of the street, but
Well-
about a foot or two in the curb. There's a manhole up there somewhere. I've
Of
seen
course,
it.
like I said, I was zeroed out at that clean out though. I know, there's
Yeah.
probably 6 feet right there.
Yeah. But see, once again, though, it goes back, if you guys were paying attention, you could have went over there and then moved your camera over there.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. I can't argue with you. You're 100%
And you would have eliminated 36 feet right
Yeah.
off the get-go.
For sure. And that's 36 feet that we could have got further out.
Correct.
That way. You're
Yes, sir. Let's see. It looks clear there. I still think your blockages are all inside.
in that pass.
I think they're all in that Y. I think that's where it's loading up at.
See, I would.
Because just on this Y that's in here, that's
Mhm.
catching that half-bass stool,
Mhm.
as soon as you flush it, it comes both ways. And then, gotta be getting close. There's the turn to straighten out. So now we're going directly underneath the street. $104 feet, 108 feet, because it switched to 6-inch.
Okay.
Let me go find out where that bastard's at underneath that road. Because Heather, she'll just show up. fun. It's no fun, man. But I gotta be close to that tap. I gotta be real close. Oh, dude, it's jacked. Right up there. See it? It's offset. But it's still there. Oh, dude, the city mains. Oh, look at the city sewer, dude. Oh, no. That's not good. City mains broke, too. So it makes me wonder. The tree's been pushing on that main, dude. See, and that's what happened at that other building I had to dig. Dude,
So
it was a massive root that just pushed on it.
no shit.
Mm-hmm.
So if that was like a private main or a private, like private, then we would take care of that.
Well, technically, anything commercial, it's all theirs.
So that's all there's.
Well, the fact of the matter is that that root has broke the city main, and it has active roots growing in it right now because they're laying in the flow line of the city. And then it's pushed on it. All those roots have pushed on that tap. So me personally, I would be saying it's the city's responsibility because that root is destroying that line.
So the city should get out there.
Well, they need to dig it up because this is already broke.
Right, but before if they would have just maintained their main, then it would have been fine.
Yep.
But since they didn't maintain it, that's
And
what's
it's not like it's fully engulfed because that's an 8-inch clay tile main. Those roots are only laying right there. It's not like it's bushy all the way back up to me.
Right.
So 118 feet, but you go to that clean out, you'll make it every time.
Right.
You don't need to add cable
Right.
here.
100 foot. You'll be out.
100 foot, you'll be out in that main.
Okay.
Give me that rag, Chris, please. But what needs to come up for sure, I
I feel
mean,
like when I work with you, I feel like I start to get this X-ray vision.
the bad thing is that Y, that needs to go bye-bye because I can see it loading there. I'll pull back, but like I said, man, I haven't been here when it was backed up.
Right.
So I don't have a dog in that part of the fight because you guys didn't know that clean out was there.
Right.
So you had no way to determine if it was just this half or if it was legitimately
The whole building.
Right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which diagnostic wise would have helped me a ton.
Right.
But if it was all engulfed in that Y, then logic would tell me that side would have been backed up too.
For sure. And then I know when I was here, what I focused on was that tap because there was a big ass root ball.
Well,
Right.
that was at your building connection.
Yeah, at the building connection is where I got all them roots gone because that's where I believe that they thought it was backing up at.
So, right at 90, what was it? 92 feet, it turns to the right. So right where I have it marked, my last mark is in front of a 45.
Right.
And then it turns and then goes all the way across that lot, and then it turns again, and right there at that curb is where it changes over to 6-inch.
Okay.
But from that point back towards us, it's all 4-inch clay. God, I wish it was backed up, man, when we got here. That way I could have just figured it out and said, hey, okay, we're holding here, we're not holding there. And too bad that floor floor clean out isn't on a santee on its back, because then I could have taken the camera, went backwards, and looked and proved it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's not a wipe one, no nothing sitting in it.
Right.
Which sucks. But what I will do is when I get back, so see, this cast is just getting obliviated, dude. It's not pretty. It is rough.
See, that's where I thought it was all gathering and clogging right in there.
But I don't know.
But no, yeah. I have no clue neither.
Because nobody ever flushed anything on that side to see if it came up.
Right.
Or any of the such. But yeah, that cast is rough, dude. I mean rough. And then there's that.
That's that Y.
Mm-hmm. It's actually.
See, I think he was
I
going
actually
that
think
way.
it's a double Y. The way it's plumbed, it's acting like it's a double Y. Cause look right here. So that's downstream. That's going to be going towards that other stack, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
This branch is us coming back towards us. Look right here. Watch. See that?
Mm-hmm.
That's a double Y, Chris. That's not even a single. That's a double Y, brother.
Him being double.
Meaning all that waste can just sit right there.
Okay.
But I can't prove it.
No, right.
And so it could be. opened itself up.
Yeah. For sure.
Because this is just one big open cavity, is that double Y.
And then just the pressure from everybody
Yep.
flushing and shit would have
For sure. Yep. Because that's my arm. That's that laundry main stack arm
Mhm.
on the other side of the other basement. And then right here is going to be that old 2-inch stack, I bet you. When it gets broke up, I bet you they bushinged it down to 2-inch. But this all looks good. This cast all here looks
Mhm.
great.
Just right there when you go down that Y.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like
This
shit.
this cast here looks good. I can't TV that other one because whoever did that contraption over there took the clean out. That's still draining water. That floor drain. It's still draining. Yep. So nothing needs to be done over here. Everything needs to be done over in that shop, in that maintenance shop there.